Welcome to Billy's Parlour of Dreams. Billy's Parlour of Dreams. Billy's Parlour of Dreams. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's get all our bits and bobs ready. So, the GS recently had its 24,000 mile service, and it's the major one, so valve clearances and all fluids, all filters, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to give you a rundown of what BMW Arden did, so it's a official BMW dealership, and how much it cost at the end. For no other reason other than just to get the information out there. So if you do have a GS and you're curious about how much a major service would cost, I'm going to tell you. So on top of the service that it already had, or that is booked in for, it also had its rear brake disc and pads replaced as well, on top of all the other stuff. So when you see this invoice at the end, I'm going to do a screen grab for you so you can look at it yourself at your own time, take away the cost of the brake discs, or just look at it for just curiosity's sake. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So again, this was done at Arden BMW dealership in Tunbridge Wells. Very, very good. Let's make a start. So, like I said, it's a major service. The first thing they did was replace the rear brake disc and brake pads. That won't be necessary on yours probably, but it was necessary on mine, so they did it anyway. They asked me if I wanted it, and I said, yeah, whilst it's there, just do it. So that was done. Oil change in the engine with a filter. Oil change in the rear bevel gears, valve clearance checks, replace all the spark plugs, replace the air filter cartridge, change brake fluid front brakes, and change brake fluid rear brakes. Now it doesn't say anything about changing clutch fluid. I presume they did. It doesn't say that, but I don't know. Maybe that's a job for further on down the line. But anyway, the stuff that was used was all BMW parts, obviously. So oil filter, gasket ring, spark plugs, joint ring, an O-ring, hypoid axle. Hypoid axle, is that grease or oil? I'm not too sure. Air filter, brake fluid, Advantech Ultimate 5W40 oil, the brake disc, bolts, set of brake pads, and fasteners. That's everything. So if you're going to go in for a major service, they're going to tell you to bring the bike in the day before, because the engine has to be cold when they work on it, so they get the correct readings from the valve clearances. So just bear that in mind. What I'm going to do now is do a little screenshot for you, so you can have a look, see how much each individual item costs and the grand total. And that's it. Like I said, just to get the information out there, just to share it, and hopefully it'll be of some use to you. All right, cheers guys, that's it. See you later, bye. Okay, so whilst I'm editing this video, just a reminder, I got this done at a BMW dealership, so it's going to be more expensive than a non-BMW dealership, obviously. So my advice for you would be to look around, get some quotes, ring up different places, BMW pretty much charged me what they quoted me, which is quite good. And that's another point. Regardless of what bike you have, let me know how much your major service cost on your bike, because I'm pretty sure on my old Triumph Tiger Explorer 1200, it was a lot more than what BMW just charged me, because of the same reasons that I've mentioned before: the ease of access to the plugs, the ease of access to the air filter, there's no putting off the tank, time is money, all that sort of thing. So if you've had a major service done recently, or you can remember what the cost was on your bike, let me know the cost and what the bike was, just to get the information out there basically. All right, cool, cheers.